In this video we will see a full overview of Android Lollipop on Nexus 7 2012. In this video we will see some pros and cons that I have seen in my couple of days of usage, and I will share them with you now. So first of all we will see some pros that I have seen. So first pros that I have just liked it very much is the security. Now we have very well improved security options in the security tab. You can now see a smart lock feature in which you can put your face as a password, which was also in the previous version of Android also. And now you can also add the trusted device in which in which your Android Wear or watch or any other device will unlock the device via NFC or Bluetooth, by which you pairs it. And then we have one more new option, and it's very means it's kinda interesting. It's the screen pinning. Now you can pin a screen for and so that so that anyone cannot go from one window to another without asking you or without unpinning your device. So let's see how it works. So if I want to pin the settings here, you can now see settings. For getting this option, you have to just enable the screen pinning from the settings which I just showed you before it. So you have to just hit the screen pin there, and you have to just hit the start, and now you can see the screen is pinned, and now you cannot move from this window to anywhere. Also you cannot even access to the notification panel also. If you want to just go unpin the device, you have to just press the back button and the recent apps button at the same time for about 2 seconds. Now you can see the screen is unpinned. Here is the message written. So this feature I liked it very much. The second feature that I liked very much is the notification panel. Now you can see the notification panel comes from middle part of the screen. Before on the KitKat we used to get notification panel from left side of the screen and the quick toggles from the right side of the screen. And now if you want to access the notification panel in this build, you have to just pull it from any part of the screen, but it will appear in the middle of the screen. You will get the notification panel, and if you further pull it down, you will see a quick toggles. And if you want to directly jump into quick toggles, you can just use the 2-finger gesture to quickly jump into the quick toggles menu. And the third thing that I liked very much is the multitasking. Now in this build you have a very good multitasking. You can quickly switch from one app to another app, and switching time is very good. I have noticed in every app you can quickly jump into. You can see now the Chrome opened very fast without any without a second of lag. So yes, the multitasking has improved in this build. The fourth point that I liked very much is the lock screen. We have a whole new customized, modified, whatever you say, is the lock screen. Now now you can access your notification from lock screen itself. You don't have to go unlock the device and just pull down notification panel or whatever it is. You can just quickly access your notification from the lock screen itself. And if you want to unlock your device, you have to just swipe up and you have to unlock, and if you have pattern or pin whatever, you have to just insert it there for unlocking your device. And do note that you can now also access the notification panel from lock screen also. So the fifth point that I liked is the apps. I mean all the apps are updated, and the main thing I want to show is the clock app. You can see the background is now purple, and yes, it changes according to the time it's going right now. Sixth point I like is the Google Now. I like it very much because Google Now is now more responsive, more faster than it was before. Now it's very responsive, and response time is actually very good. Okay, let's try one command here. What's the weather like?
It's 30 degrees with haze in Nagpur.
You can now see how quickly it loaded the weather. Quickly answered the command that I gave to it. So guys, these were the 6 best pros, 6 good pros that I have just about in my usage. So let's move to cons that I have faced. And the biggest con and the worst con I have seen is the battery. battery drain issue is very much faster, and the battery drains very fast. I could not imagine that Google has said that in the Lollipop they have included the project called Project Volta, in which the battery life will be just enhanced very much, but I don't feel that it is enhanced. But I am now getting thinking that it has become worse than my KitKat update. Next is the battery saver option. You can see, yes, you have battery saver option now, and if you enable it, you can see and yes, it will be enabled at 15% automatically, but you can manually enable it on. And when you just turn on the battery saver, I don't know, but the performance of the device just gets very down, means it just lags at every interval. You can see in the recent app tab, if you want to just swipe away any app, you can see it just lags there also. So I just don't prefer to use the battery saver mode, but if you are running out of power, but yes, you can enable it on the 15%. And the third con that I have seen is not a biggest con, but yes, it's con. The device does stutters a bit when we are just running very heavy apps, or when we are doing very heavy multitasking. When we switch from one app to another, such as when the Chrome is running with 2 to 3 tabs in the background, and when I just move to just heavy apps such as the Facebook or Twitter, it just takes a half a second of time to just switch from one app to another. And yes, the stuttering is happening on this build only, but in the previous build KitKat I have not faced that issue, but others. But yes, I am getting a bit stutter, but not every time, just about 5% of the time I am just getting that lag, but other 95% it works very smoothly, very flawlessly, and I have no issues at all. But it will be not considered as a con, but yes, I felt it. So these were the pros and cons that I felt about this update. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe button. Stay tuned to our channel. Thank you.